Welcome back to Cruising America, everyone. Today we're visiting the Butler Wash Ruins in southeast Utah. We're Steve and Kathleen. We're cruising America in our 35-foot fifth wheel RV, chasing 70-degree weather year-round. If you'd like to watch our previous videos, please click the Cruising America playlist link in the description below this video. Otherwise, enjoy our current episode starting now. The Butler Wash Ruin is a widely visited ancestral pueblo on BLM land just off Highway 95 southwest of Blanding, Utah. Parts of the site have been stabilized and reconstructed, but most of it remains as it was found in the 1800s. While you can visit the actual ruins, we're told it's a difficult hike and not recommended by the BLM. You can, however, take the well-maintained half-mile trail to a fenced observation point complete with interpretive signs overlooking the ruins. Just make sure to pack binoculars and telephoto lenses for your cameras. The Butler Wash Ruin was once a small community, and it's a great place to quickly and easily see Anasazi ruins in a natural setting. Butler Wash drains the eastern side of Comb Ridge, joining the San Juan River a little west of Bluff, Utah. The eastern slopes of Comb Ridge are a sloping swell of rock that rises up from the bottom of Butler Wash and climbs to the top of Comb Ridge. Water and wind erosion carve gullies, caves, and other features into this rock slope. These features house many Anasazi sites, and the entire Butler Wash area was once well inhabited. Prickly pear cacti are on both sides of the trail and provide wonderful colors of yellow and pink when they're in bloom. Many people think the desert is largely a lifeless place, but hiking the trail to Butler Wash Ruin quickly shows how much life there is in the desert. Lizards frequently scurry across the trail. Fascinating insects are in the air, and the sound of birds are everywhere. This section of the trail is a great introduction to the desert hiking environment. About 2/3 of the way through the hike, you leave the sandy desert soils and hike on slick rock to the end of the trail. Anyone who spends much time hiking in Utah canyon country knows hiking on bare, wind-blown slick rock is very common. This trail is a great introduction to what it is like to hike on nothing but rock. Finding a trail across solid rock can be a challenge and is a skill to develop as you learn to hike in canyon country. On most well-used trails, smaller-sized rocks are carefully piled into a vertical tower to mark the trail. These rock piles are called cairns, and you will find all shapes and sizes of them marking trails. The cairns found along the Butler Wash Ruin trail are hard to miss. They are nearly 2 feet tall and very solidly built out of rock and held together by concrete. This makes them easy to find and ensures they'll be there when you come. The overlook is directly across a small canyon from the Butler Wash Ruin. You'll have great views right into the ruin, and with a pair of binoculars, you can see remarkable detail. If possible, visit in the morning for best light. The Butler Wash Ruin is a Pueblo III ruin constructed in the 1200s. It's mostly Mesa Verde style construction, and the pottery found in the site is Mesa Verde style too. The inhabitants likely farmed the wash bottom below and in the broad open lands further down the wash. The site was quite secure with easily defended approaches. As you look across the canyon, there are 3 alcoves containing ruins. The largest alcove was the center of life for the village and was likely the only alcove that held sleeping rooms. This large, deep alcove was laid out with a large flat plaza in front of 4 kivas, which were the first row of structures. These kivas are all built up from the ledge, not underground, as typically found in Mesa Verde kivas. 3 are round mesa style, while the 4th, located farthest to the north, is a square and shows Kayenta influence. It's not surprising to see both styles, since Comb Ridge is generally considered to be a rough dividing line between the two. Behind the kivas are sleeping rooms, while the back row of rooms served as storage. Most of these room blocks were multi-stories with a lot of rooms in a rather small space. There are a lot of storage rooms compared to sleeping rooms, which is not unusual in Pueblo III sites. The front plaza area and the kivarus were likely communal areas where all the daily activities of life were carried out. The exact use of the other 2 alcoves is unknown. It's likely the southernmost alcove was used only for storage. There is no sign the center alcove was used for habitation, but there is a possibility it was used in a ceremonial fashion. Other small overhangs and alcoves in the immediate area also held small storage rooms. However, none of these other sites are visible from the observation point. Numerous other Anasazi ruins are very close by. To maximize your time, make sure you research and plan accordingly to combine visits and minimize driving.